cracked it. Is it working? Did I
Give me
do
a
it?
second, I'll let you know. Excellent connection.
Oh,
Looks
yeah.
That's what she
like-
said.
You see me dancing? You should see me
Dang,
dancing.
Yep. I see Potemkin clashing his fists together, and yeah, well, yep.
That's
you're
me.
Good.
Now I'm
You're
teabagging.
live.
Rolling.
We're doing
I'm
it.
hating.
We're living the stream.
We are.
How long have you been waiting to say that, Alex?
Never.
I mean, he could have said it any time. He just happens to be hosting this time.
Oh, is the audio good? Are my levels good? Can you guys hear me? Everybody?
Oh, I mean, I can.
I guess
Kurt
Kurt
said
said
he
that he was
was
going to
gonna
listen,
listen
so...
to the
Yeah, Kurt's gonna get back to you on that.
Anyway, hello everyone. Welcome to the internet.
We're striving to make it a better place.
I mean, we're fighting the big fucking.
I'm not
tide
fighting.
on
This
that
is... Oh, yeah, yeah. Say, this is training. I'm not fighting
Seems
anybody yet.
relatively balanced for the humans.
What is that?
Much of the game,
That's
but
Turn the
also
game up?
Very loud overall.
I mean, you can turn it up. But the problem with OBS is it just has desktop audio usually. So if you turn that up, you turn all of us up too.
Oh.
And then,
Wait, if I turn the game's audio up in-game, it turns you
Oh
guys
no!
up?
If you turn it up, no. If you turn it up,
Yeah, that's all I did. I just added 5%.
Alright.
Anyway, welcome to, it's Wednesday, and we stream video games, and I'm doing a little dance. And my name's Alex, and hello. And today's stream is the first time I've ever done it, which is why we're asking questions, and it seems like a clusterfuck. Because in the text thread or email thread we do every week to be like, hey, who's gonna stream what on Wednesday? For the past 3 weeks, definitely 2, but maybe 3, I've been like, dude, I'm gonna play Guilty Gear, and everyone's like, okay, do it. And I was like, nah, I don't want to do that. And then everybody basically called my bluff, and we had nothing to do tonight. So I was like, all right, fuck it, I'll just play
Mike
Guilty Gear.
was gonna play some fucking visual novel nonsense, but then he chickened out. So
Mike is on
Yeah.
good duty.
He's got things to do that are
Yeah, Mike's got adult responsibilities. Anyway.
Mike for prioritizing Kurt.
But Mike's here for now, but he will probably have to leave, I'm assuming. Thank you, Mike, for helping
So
me
how it
figure
goes,
this
man,
out.
You just never know.
So this is, as our resident fighting game,
Yeah.
this is the thing that you are playing, and this is new, yeah. All the
This is-
kids are playing this because it just came out, right?
All the kids are playing this because it just came out. Guilty Gear's been around for a long time, obviously.
This game.
But this is the new one. And, yeah, they made a lot of changes to it, and some people are really hot on it, some people are not. In general, people
Sounds
seem...
like a fighting game.
Yeah, well. In general, people seem to... excuse me, seem to like this one. But they've kind of toned things down, like, so... Guilty Gear. Punch. Kick. So the character I'm playing as is huge, right? So normally the characters all
That
have
dude
weapons.
from Full Metal Alchemist.
There actually is a mod to turn him into Alphonse from Full Metal Alchemist. That exists already.
Of course there.
Of course there is. But so there's slash and hard slash, but for him they're just punches because he's a big guy. But for instance, Kai over here, he's got, let me put him in the middle of the screen here, he's got a sword, so that's like, you know, he swings his sword and he swings his sword harder, right? So those are the basic buttons. So one of the things that Guilty Gear's always done is you always do punch into kick, into slash, into hard slash. That was like, that combo works for every character in the game in Guilty Gear. Some minor exceptions.
That's like a base combo.
It's like a base thing you can do. And so this game, you may have noticed just when I was talking there, you can't do that anymore. So people were immediately like, what the fuck? How is this Guilty Gear, you know? They like, it's called a Gatling combo, because you just do like 1, 2, 3, 4. But now it's like you can do, so you can still do slash and a hard slash, and it's like you can do kick into, everybody has a forward and punch, and so you can do like kick into forward and punch, like with every character. There's new Gatling routes.
Can you do a kick and a punch? And
No.
Is it all in mind?
You know what? Why don't you test me? I'm sure you'll find the answer.
Can I chop and block as well?
You better fucking block in this game, bro. Like, otherwise you're gonna be in a fucking world of trouble.
So normally when you talk about fighting games,
Yeah.
But I feel like I have gotten the impression that you are a Guilty Gear fan.
Yeah, Guilty Gear's fucking great, dude. Look at this dude I'm playing as. You kidding? Forget this. Forget it. This dude rules. Here, I can show you all the different
so you said what
characters
the
and
community
such.
thinks. What do you think about it?
I like it. It's just it's a weird game because it's like I was saying they quote unquote simplified things, which is why they're like Gatling is too confusing. We need to simplify it. But the way they simplified it is now like your combos are really weird where it's like, oh, now you do like kick into forward and punch instead of just like, and it's universal, but it's like not it's just weird. It's just not as like it felt more intuitive before, whereas now it's like you kind of need to like go into training and figure shit out. But then once you do, it's fine, and you can pull off some truly wild shit in this game. Kind of what I was like sort of starting to get at, but distracting myself is that they like upped the damage on stuff without making it as hard to do. So it's like people are like, this game's for babies and blah blah blah.
It seems like it makes the matches faster. And
Yeah, but it's like, you know, it's fine.
the noble vampire samurai.
Yeah, I was
feel
gonna say we
like
can show
That's how
all
I'm gonna
the.
refer to you from now on.
There's like this. They added this guy. He's like a big slow guy, but he can just like if you see like next to his name there, it says one shot. That's because he just does like a fuckload of damage. So it's like he's super slow, but he'll
Slow,
kill
but
you.
he
But then
hits
there's
like
like
a
Milia
background
and Chip
spell.
are the traditional
away.
fast characters. Soul is broken. Soul is fucking insane. Like he's like the all-rounder main character guy, but he's like crazy good. Like just
Tipped
wild.
Enough, named after famed 80s hair metal band. Enough's Enough.
Oh, it's
Pro-
so
probably.
Kai
actually,
Kiske is
yes.
named after the singer of Halloween. Like everybody.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I didn't even catch that.
So yeah, like everybody's named after. God, I'm trying to. So like Eddie Zato has a move called break the law. Like
Breaking, breaking the law.
Potemkin has Hammerfall. This is just
Oh man.
Guns N' Roses. Like his name is fucking Axel. Like
All right, I'm gonna play this game now.
yeah. So like everything in this game is like. Guilty Gear is also famous for being very weird, right? Like, and that's the thing is people felt like that they toned the weirdness down. Like this guy Faust.
I mean, Faust is still in it, yeah. So
Faust is
yeah.
still weird, but they toned down what's weird
Why,
about him.
right?
Because like he used to have a move where he would just disappear, and then a door would appear behind the other character, and he would just open the door. And like now he doesn't do that anymore. Like weird shit like that. Like
There was a thing I was seeing when you were playing the little training mode or whatever earlier,
Yeah.
where it would occasionally pop up the word danger in the corner of the
Yes.
screen at the top.
that
for
is
both of those
that
characters
is.
at random times. What was that indicating?
That is a traditional Guilty Gear thing. That is a negative penalty. You have to always be moving forward and attacking. Otherwise, where's the green one? There it is. If you don't attack, it you lose meter. So like you have to. I'll show you real quick.
Okay.
It encourages offense basically, because if
Right,
you run
right.
away, you'll get. You know, obviously I have the computer set to not do anything right now, but if you just like if I just hang out back here, if I walk away, like it'll just start eventually give me the penalty. Whereas if I run in and do shit, it'll be like, oh cool, you're doing shit. Like,
You go.
you know, yeah.
What has always been a question at the top of my mind when hearing about this series is what exactly did the gear do?
The gear. Oh god, you don't want to know about that because
Why
this
is
game.
the gear guilty? Guilty of what is my question.
So,
Well,
Gears.
it's Japanese court system, right? So when you arrive, you're presumed guilty.
Objection.
Gears are like they like tried to take over the world. They're like magical super beings. And the titular Guilty Gear is Soul Bad Guy, the main character, and he's. What are you
Yeah,
What are you
no,
saying?
There definitely is.
There absolutely is an answer to that question. Like fuck, too far.
So he has like this guy has like a wolf buddy or something.
Giovanna has
Or
a
is
wolf
that
buddy.
Part of.
Yeah, all the characters still have weird shit, but they're way less toned down because Guilty Gear was traditionally the game where everybody has the super weird shit and like things were character specific. So you're like, oh, with this character I can do like this one thing, but then with this other character I have to do like this thing. Like, you know, those are just random buttons I was hitting. doesn't make any sense. But you had to like learn all the character specific shit. Now things are more streamlined. As you may have noticed, I was doing shit like where I was like breaking the wall here. Of course, now I'm trying to here. We'll just do this. This whole thing with breaking the wall is an effort to make the game quote unquote more noob friendly. Because the whole thing is, players don't like. So right now you're in the wall, like she's in the corner, right? And this is like I'm Kai. I have a long ass sword. I can do whatever the fuck I want, and they're stuck there. Oh, they try to get out, I hit them. Oh, they try to get out, I hit them. Oh, they try to move forward, I hit them. I do whatever. I broke the wall. It's a bad example, but right. So people don't like. It's bad for new players to be in the corner, quote unquote. So like. Because you get screwed, but that's like a traditional fighting game mechanic.
I was gonna say, like every fighting game has that.
Yeah. So what they added is the wall break, which is, so you see it's positive there, and you can kind of see arrows. I don't know why I'm pointing at my monitor, but I'm pointing at my monitor. You can see the arrows moving to the left side of the screen. Since we're in training, I have it set to full meter, but like if I didn't, I would be getting meter faster than normal. So it's like, they're like, that's the answer. We'll just have like, we'll get you out of the corner, you take some extra damage from the wall, but you get out of the corner, and then now you're back in the middle, right? Like, so the person who's screwed, they get out, but the attacking player gets bonus damage and bonus meter, so it's better for them. And it's like, that's their answer, but like, that's been very divisive. Like, in general, it seems like people have kind of come around to that's just how this game works, and so, I'll learn how to deal with that. But like when they initially announced that, people fucking hated it. Everybody was so mad. They're like, hey, there's no corner in this game, and like, how's Ram gonna work? Because there's a character in this game, Ram Lethal is her name. Her whole thing is like, get people in the corner and do crazy corner setups, and people are like, how's Ram gonna work? And what they did is like, once you get them in the corner, she breaks the wall immediately and does like half of life bars of damage by doing like nothing. So the answer is they just made her fucking broken and hella good. But anyway, yeah, it's fun.
I mean,
it's
as long
quote
as
unquote.
Fist of the North Star exists, it can't be Arc System Works' most broken fighting game. So.
Yeah, totally.
So what's the over/under on you playing this game longer than 3 months?
Pretty good. They're adding a new character this month sometime. They haven't said exactly when, but then they have like a release. I think one in August, and then I think it's like October or something, and then 2 more. So there's still plenty of games. I actually haven't been playing a lot because I've been playing Final Fantasy more often recently.
Gotta do your homework.
Yeah.
How's the netcode?
Now that's the big deal with this game. That's the thing, is that everybody featured here, see me, but that's me. That's my little avatar. The lobbies. We'll talk about that in a second because you asked me about the netcode. The netcode's great. Oh, that's not what I want. How do I get rid of that? There's a button to get rid of that. There we go. The
What is this
netcode.
indie roguelike that you're playing now?
Yeah, hang on. Let me answer Kurt's
Like
question
Risk of
since he asked politely. The netcode is great, and that's why people like this game, is that finally a company said, like, hey, we're going to put a lot of time and effort into making sure our netcode is good.
That's why I asked that question.
Right, and it is,
Seemed like
it
every
is
fighting game
good.
in the last however many years, everybody's like, why is the netcode so garbage?
Well, it's the funny
We already
thing.
fixed it in this other game. And,
Right, exactly. And it's like, there's still bad connections. There's still people playing on
Sure.
fucking McDonald's Wi-Fi, and you're still
Yeah.
just like, dude, what
You know,
what are you doing, man? Just plug in an
their
Ethernet cable,
standbys
like.
working
Right.
But
I was gonna say, I feel like I just heard someone complaining about, like, they were playing someone with 10 frames of rollback or something, and it was
yeah,
like a
it can get
miserable
pretty bad.
experience.
Like, yeah, but overall it's really good. And like when it's like, when I'm playing against like friends of mine and stuff, like it feels not exactly the same as if we're in the same room, but like
Yeah, there's
very
gonna be
close.
some lag.
It's pretty good. So yeah, the netcode's fucking incredible. Like, that's great, and it's really good that they did that. What sucks is this, what you're seeing now. This fucking lobby system is a goddamn nightmare. So,
Why do you say it's a nightmare?
well, so look around. What do you see? Like what they've traditionally always done is they do arcade cabinets, and you walk up to the cabinet and you press the button and you say like, I'm ready to fight.
You put your quarter
You put your quarter up,
on
literally.
the thing. Yeah.
And so everybody hates that because it's like the situation. Like, look at this dude right here, this Nago right above me, right? Like, he's just hanging out waiting for a match. He has to sit there and wait. He has to go into a lobby that has a limited amount of players, ready up, and then wait and hope
then
that
wait for
somebody
somebody to
decides
join
to
and
fight
fight
him.
him. Yeah.
So what you can do is, if you see like on the little monitors above people's heads, it shows who they're playing. So I can be like, I don't want to fight Nago. Nago's gonna kick my ass. That dude's good. Like, I don't want to fight that guy. I can just not challenge him, and he could just stand there for hours. Like, it doesn't work out that way.
Yeah.
But you know, like, it. Whereas in like a normal video game, like say I don't know, Apex Legends, or like any MOBA, or like any game that's online.
Any video game that's online, it just dumps you
It
into
just-
a lobby
do
and
you just
puts you against someone.
you say like, I want to play the game online. They're like, okay, we'll matchmake you with someone,
Right.
and that's it. And you can go into training and have this game do that, but you have to do that. You have to you have to go into here and then go into training from here and then say that you want to do that. And it's like, why can't I just do that? Why can't I just have you just? I should be able to do it from training also, but why can't I just from the main menu be like, hey, like just find somebody and I'll kill them? Like, you know what I mean? Like that's
So are you gonna find
care.
somebody, or are you gonna stand around?
I'm
this-
not picking.
no,
Lobby
I'm
for
explaining.
help.
I'm explaining the game here. Yeah. Let me make sure I'm set to Potemkin.
Why does it say fade to black?
'Cause
That
everything is a metal reference.
Everything's a metal
Say,
reference,
aside
and that
from
is the
being
lobby
either
I'm in.
Metallica or
There's a floor
or,
system, which
lots of
is
Death Pressers.
I'm on floor 9. I've gotten to floor 10 several times, but after floor 10, you go to heaven, and then after heaven, you have to win a certain amount of games in a certain. I think it's like you get 6 games, and you have to win 5 of them, and then you stay in heaven. But you have to do that. Oh god, now I have to fight May. May is fucking annoying, but that's fine.
So wait, I
super
feel
cute.
like the roster is smaller here. Is Johnny not in this one?
Johnny is not in this one, not yet at least, but
What?
Johnny is
You know,
May's
Johnny,
main
the
squeeze.
rocker.
oh man, really? Oh, command grab. Oh my god, I'm just gonna
Heaven or
ask.
hell. This is
I-
one of my favorite fighting game. My favorite fighting game announcers got to be Capcom versus SNK2, but this is one of my favorite fighting game, or like the, I don't know if it's still the same fighting game announcer.
Oh my
It's the
God.
one
Doing very much, Alex.
from-
I know. I'm getting my ass kicked.
Might I suggest that you get good?
So now I'm looking at this in kind of a small window, but is it safe to say that this game looks good as hell?
Looks a lot better than King of Fighters 15. I can tell you that.
Oh man. Okay.
You got whaled.
Throw a fish at you.
Last
Whales are mammals, Mike.
Checking the opponent's connection. See, the netcode's great.
slash. The last
Oh, connection's been lost. Okay.
bar for fighting game, you know, quality, visual or whatever, is most recently been set by whatever that Dragon Balls game was.
That's this.
Also,
that's
our
our
system
system
works.
works. The
But that
same
included,
company.
like,
Yeah.
real like animation and shit. So.
Yeah. This game looks
all
incredible.
all of their games look incredible. That's like always. That's like their
That's
thing.
their thing.
Yeah.
That's true.
Like the
That's
PS2.
going back a while.
Yeah, the PS2 Fist of the North Star game, the one that is extremely fucking broken, looks like like the anime Fist of the North Star.
Big Wongo is here, ladies and gentlemen. Big Wongo. Yeah.
I've
so
been
I was
waiting my
playing,
whole
like,
life for Big Wongo to
I was
show
playing
up.
like shit there, but that's okay. We need to warm up. I haven't played in a week and a half. We're gonna shake off. We shook off the rust.
All right.
This dude's
Is that
in
what's
trouble.
happened?
This dude has a little guy that he sends out, and then he can do shit.
He has the shadow thing, right? Or is that a
Yeah.
different character?
His shadow is named Eddie after Eddie from Iron
Eddie
Maiden.
Van Halen?
No,
Any
well,
money?
Iron Maiden Eddie. Not
Are you sure? Are you sure it's
Yes,
not? Are you
I'm
sure it's not
positive.
Eddie Van Halen?
Yes.
It's a very JoJo move where he snaps his fingers like that.
I mean, he's got a stance,
like that.
dude.
Yeah.
Like she
I'm-
grabbed him out of the air and slammed him on the ground.
You know, with how popular JoJo seems to have become over the last couple of years, like I'm surprised that no one's made a new fighting game of that. Because Capcom
They
did
have.
2 of them, didn't they?
They did, but they made like not like a 2D fighting game. They made shit. I'm dead. They made like a
Good thing he was
3D
in trouble.
anime fighting game. You know what I'm talking about? Like those Naruto
Yeah.
kind of games.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
they did like that sort of thing. They made a few of those actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's
Actually,
definitely
there's
2, but I think 3. Ah, damn it.
The
I should've done
The
60.
Naruto ones that were just like Smash Brothers but not quite as good were like pretty okay. I forgot what they were called. They had a name. They were like 2D,
Naruto.
2.5D things
Fall down.
in like the
Uh-oh.
late PS2 era, probably what that was. Ultimate Ninja, does that sound right?
Claim that trying to talk to us.
No. I mean, he does it when he's not hosting the stream a lot.
That's what I'm saying.
So,
Just do it.
Fuck.
I mean, also he's not actually talking right now. We're talking, so
Yeah.
it's fine.
He's talking. He's saying fuck club.
Yeah, right.
Oh, those mammals.
But yeah, I don't know. The last one of these I played, I think, was Guilty Gear XX. I think. I guess I played. I would have played more XX after I played Asuka in Japanese arcades when I was there in the summer of 2004.
Shit.
But apparently
my
that's
dad?
the one that doesn't count. So
Yeah.
everybody disavows Asuka.
Not count.
Got him.
It's,
take
it's
those, we
4
take
players.
those. Yeah,
It's
you have to hit a
four-player
button to turn
simultaneous
around.
Fighting game, yeah, and you have to hit a button to turn around to decide which way you're facing.
Oh man.
They were like, hey, people seem to like Smash Brothers. Let's do that with Guilty Gear. It's like, no, dude.
Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Oh, fuck. I'm dumb.
I mean, I think we can see why you're so big because anybody that has those gigantic things on their wrists is going to get super bumped. Just from
Yeah,
moving them around.
he didn't used to be like fully dressed. He used to be like a giant, like mostly naked dude with like a big orange collar, like
Yeah.
a metal collar.
So he
and-
was a
and
slave.
robot hands.
He was literally a slave, and then they did a revolt, and now he's like part of the military in the new government. Is the story?
He is the military industrial complex.
Yeah.
He
He is the
is
Brute
the
Squad.
military industrial complex.
He is the Brute Squad.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is how fighting games work: is you just do this shit over and over again, and then you hope you figure it out. I didn't think that was gonna work, but I tried it.
You say GG.
I mean, it's not over. Oh, then you say GG. Got it.
Then you say
I can do this. Oh, I tried to do it again, but I air through by accident. Oh, he did fucking oppose. Fuck. Oppose is the thing where he makes a big, it fucking sucks. I'll should point out the next time he does it.
So speaking of fighting games, yesterday I got a refurbished Neo Geo CD controller from the one and only Magic Trash Man.
No, I'm done.
And to put it through its paces and make sure that it was working correctly and that, it was all good, I played through Garo, Mark
Mark
of
of the Wolves.
So first of all, that game is still fucking
Mark of the Wolves
gorgeous.
rules.
Yeah, I don't know if it's quite as good looking as this game.
No, oh,
different
definitely not.
era,
Yeah.
different era of technology for sure. But it's really fucking good looking. Just like the way the characters move is so fantastic, and it just really feels good. It's still not my favorite Neo Geo fighting game, but I like it a lot, and it like the systems, like the Just Defend and the top system where you can choose, like, it's not just when you're low on health that you can do like super moves. It's like you can set it so it's like the middle of your health bar is when you can do like extra
Use your
moves.
power third.
Yeah, use your power third.
Got him.
I just like all that stuff is really cool, and it worked really well with the Neo Geo CD controller as it should. But it was just nice to and also like, so these are actually the ones that he makes are modified from the Neo Geo Mini, like they were originally the USB ones, and he rips out the shitty non-clicky stick that they put in those when they made them originally, and puts in a proper clicky stick and wires them for an actual Neo Geo / Super Gun controller port. And he puts on a nice long cord, which is really great because my actual Neo Geo stick, my Neo Geo CD stick, I like it. It's great, especially now that I put
I know what I'm gonna
gate in it. But it's got a really short cable, and I have to sit in kind of a weird position
Oh,
to
dude,
use it.
come on. You have to know I'm gonna do that. I
Does it
already
not
did
make
it to him.
extension cords for those
Definitely
controllers,
once,
Joe?
but I think twice. Anyway,
I mean,
sorry.
probably someone does, but they're probably not cheap. I don't know.
Hey, let's go.
Console 5 probably they make extension cords for just about everything, I guess, right? So let's take a look.
So I'm at Stairway to Heaven now, incidentally.
Nice.
I'm just saying,
Parts,
more music.
Adapters, accessories. Let's see here. Joystick and controller extension.
Anyway,
SNK
yeah, this
Neo
is Guilty
Geo.
Gear. Please enjoy Guilty Gear. Or check this out, I can swing a crowbar.
But they're currently out of stock, I'm afraid, Mike. But they do for the low price of $5 for just one plus shipping. Console 5 does make a 6-foot extension cable for Neo Geo 15-pin.
That's a good number of feet.
Yeah,
Can we talk about another thing that people hate about this game?
sure.
Of course.
Yes.
The soundtrack. Oh, I just had it and I'm dumb and I hit the wrong button. And my game froze. It does this sometimes.
Why do they hate the soundtrack?
Oh, it's just kind of bad.
So you
It's
also
just
hate the
different.
soundtrack.
I'm okay with it, but it's clearly not as good as. Okay, we're. I
My
don't-
impression is always that fighting games or fighting game players are
Like-
relatively conservative,
Yeah.
and don't like change.
So here's the thing about fighting game
anything.
players is that they're relatively conservative.
yeah,
Is that they
yeah.
like the ones that they like, and when you ask
That's what I
them
mean,
what
yeah, they
they
like the
like
ones
about
they-
it,
yeah.
they'll tell you reasons, and then the developers will listen to them and make the next game like that, what they
Give them a
said,
pitch.
and then they'll be like, "This sucks," and it's like, it's what you said, it's what you wanted, and then they're like, not
What
like,
I said sucks.
How
When
dare
I-
you give me what I wanted?
yeah, exactly. So there's just like
I'm
no,
an idiot that doesn't know what I want. What are you asking me for?
yeah, exactly.
Oh, actually, looking at this extension
Or
cable.
They make it exactly like that they want, and everybody's like, "This is stupid. It's just like the last game."
Yeah, exactly.
this
There's
act-
no winning. There's literally no winning.
So, Mike, this actually says not recommended for Neo Geo use.
Loud
Atari
ape
5200, Nintendo
Why would they make a
Famicom,
Neo Geo extension cord that's not for Neo Geo use?
because the Famicom expansion port and the 5200 have the same style.
This dude's probably
Oh, I
gonna kick
didn't-
my ass, by the way, if you're still watching, just so you know.
We're still watching.
I mean, Joe.
Oh,
I
no,
feel
he's
like
got my
the solution
colors.
is That you keep
He's
looking
gonna-
until you
he's
find the person who makes the one for the Neo Geo.
He's gonna drop the Keeper of the Seven Keys on you, and you'll be screwed.
I get it.
Yeah.
Okay. I had to try it. Oh, he's just doing it. Oh, I thought it might beat it. Ooh, nice. I should have fucking extended. I'm dumb. Am I dead? Oh, I could have been dead. Oh, now I'm dead. Alright, good throw. Should have broken it.
No heaven for you.
I mean, I still have time before I de-level, but you're probably right. That's fine, I don't care.
Well, so what happens once you get into heaven?
You
Then you're just
you have to
in
win a certain amount of matches, otherwise... Oh, damn, you jumped that? Hang on, I can't talk. Oh, I thought it'd be over that. Really? I didn't have fucking
There's some
charge.
good cutscenes when they have like big attacks.
Oh, that's the other thing people don't like about this game. Complain about with this game is the fucking
the animations for the supers.
the counter, the fucking huge ass, like, fuck. That's he plays Kai the same way I do, so I would have done the same. What was I saying? When you go to heaven, you have a certain amount of matches. You have to win, like, I think it's 5 of 6 or something like that. And if you don't, then you get kicked out of heaven. But if you do, you stay forever.
Oh,
Well, sorry.
stay forever
You
in
stay
heaven,
for
what, you
a
just-
month, and then it resets, and you have to earn your way back into heaven.
And so presumably you're just only fighting really good players at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, and other people who won the 5 in a row or whatever. So you would assume.
All right. I gotta show
So
him
it's just
that.
the Platinum League that's hard to get into, but hard to get out of also.
Fuck. I'm dead. Oh, I'm stupid as fuck. It's okay.
So people hate the big counter letters. Why do they hate that? Just because they're big, or
It's distracting, quote unquote.
Distracting.
Aren't fighting game players used to things exploding all over the screen all the
I was-
time?
Hey, isn't that
yeah?
the shtick these days?
It's not. It's not
this
that
series in
big.
particular has always had
Like,
a
look at
bunch of,
that.
like giant distracting shit going on. I mean, like, your character is still in front of the word counter, so like it's whatever. Yeah, I feel like all
What?
you know,
It's fine.
there's a lot of communities definitely like always will shit on the new thing just 'cause it's the new thing. But I feel like fighting
Smart.
games
Good.
Yeah,
might
I
be
concur.
the
That's
worst
sort of the point I was
at that.
trying to
Yeah,
make.
Absolutely. Yeah.
like, you know, like I remember when, you know, whatever a new
What?
Gears of War game comes out, like people will complain about certain things, but like the degree of vocalness that I see is
Yeah.
way higher
Oh,
with fighting game
man.
people about
Yeah.
the things they don't like about, you know, whatever in the new.
I tried to Potemkin Buster him, but he jumped back, and then it didn't come out.
Potemkin busted you.
That's okay. I mean, that's smart. He did the
Shouldn't have
right
used
thing.
it against a character it wasn't Potemkin.
Yeah.
No, you're
Like
doing.
right there
He's
in the
doing the
name.
busting. Oh, he went to heaven.
Oh.
All right, good job,
It
man.
makes him feel good.
Just
That's
say, does it
something.
make it feel good?
Yeah.
It's okay. That guy was good. I wanted to play him more, but that's fine. Good for him. I don't want to fight Axel. That's a bad match. Axel's the Dalsum of this game. He's got fucking long ass chain. Shoots it out. Come on, man. Step in. See, this is what I'm talking about. There's a guy right here, and he's just like, I'm not
He
gonna
doesn't
do
want
it.
to fight near Potemkin ass.
I guess. I just lost 2 games, so he's got nothing to fear.
Just mirrors are like a real super Time
Aside from
Force
the
vibe
range.
to the characters in this lobby.
Yeah.
I fucking hate this lobby system so much.
Yeah, this sucks shit.
Yeah, it does. But I mean, when I'm playing with my friends and like people I know
Right.
who like,
Right.
yeah, it's just like, hey, let's go to. For a while, private lobbies weren't working, so you had to go to. There's a system called the park, quote unquote. There's the tower and the park, and then you go to the park, and it's just a place where you can go fight people that it won't affect your rank. And so you would have to be like, all right, I'm in Park 8, like come to Park 8 and fight me by the swings, like, and then because the private lobbies weren't working.
As one would do.
And so you couldn't change the settings and stuff, so you'd have to. It was just like, oh, dude, come on. But they thankfully fixed that, like in the first, I think, like the first week. But it was still just like, dude, come on.
That's good.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna get mixed up a million times. That's how it works.
Wow, Guitar Witch.
This is Eno, the boss from XX. Oh, that was a good jump.
Isn't a guitar.
Or
Wow,
dash.
yep.
Ladder wah pedal.
Fuck, I'm dumb. Am I dead? Oh, I can't get the super out. I'm dumb. It's fine. It's fine. Alright. That was fucking late. Yeah, that's smart. So everyone's 6P. This move, the one where she swings the guitar, I may have to be more specific.
Yeah.
Is invincible to air attacks, and hers is like the best in the game, probably. And she's good at this player in particular is good at using it, so that's good for them. Anyway, they died. But actually, like,
If
you
you're
know
like
a
me
lot
and
in
you
this
played a
game.
bunch of Street Fighter and like 2D Capcom games, like which Arcs game is maybe the best to start with?
Probably Granblue.
Oh yeah, that's pretty recent, right?
That was last year. I haven't played that in a while, but I liked it a lot. It just fucking.
I was gonna ask if there's more than one of those, but then I realized I was confusing it with BlazBlue.
There's a ton of BlazBlue, yeah.
Yeah.
I can do with like a
Blue
detailed
Fantasy.
history of. Oh,
No,
I was
I'm
gonna
good.
get him. Nah,
I'm
okay.
always tempted to pick up Dragon Ball Fighter Z whenever it's on
I
sale.
didn't
'cause
think
that
I
game
could
just
flick
looks so
that,
good.
but I was like, ah, fuck it, we'll try it. Dragon Ball Fighter Z is fun. It's just like, you know.
It's just a licensed Dragon Ball property, so it's really fucking stupid.
All right.
It's Dragon Balls.
Fuck you. Get out of here. This is my stream. You have to leave.
Jojo, I have heard Dragon
Yeah,
Ball
'cause you
compared to
never
wrestling
shit
quite a
talk
lot.
other
Good jump.
Would you say,
obviously.
Mike? Alex was still yelling at me. What did
I
you
said
say?
I have heard Dragon Ball compared to wrestling quite a lot.
I don't know about that. I mean,
I
anime
mean,
is
that's people who
pro
don't know shit
wrestling
about
is live
wrestling.
action anime, so that's true. But
I
Right,
mean, I
what would Jeff
definitely,
Gersten
I,
and
de-
Dan Reichert know about wrestling.
I definitely, I definitely have talked about how Hulk Hogan's like '80s arc with the WWF title is definitely like a shonen anime, but not all wrestling is like that. Also, wrestling is older than anime, so really anime is
That's-
like wrestling.
I guess that's true. But I was like, it's
Yes, it is. Sure is.
not professional wrestling.
Yeah, sure is.
When
Sure
was when was
is.
the first professional wrestling?
1890s.
Oh, all right. I guess it is older.
And it was on TV in the 50s.
Yeah, it was on the Dumont Network in the 50s. It was one of the first nationwide broadcasts.
Yeah. So they didn't have to pay shit.
And yet we continued using
Point a
televisions.
camera at it.
Oh fuck! I forgot about that. She has the command grab.
So the little tension bars there
Yeah,
have two different gears.
yeah. You can do stuff when
They're
you're
both
at,
guilty.
you can do stuff at 50% and 100%.
Okay. So mostly powered and then all the way powered in some.
Well, actually, it's really just you can do stuff at 50% and you can just do 2 of them. This guy's really good too. He knows a mix-up character and he's like very consistently. I'm like not able to respond to what he's doing.
What is a mix-up character?
I can't tell you that right now because I'm busy. But basically, they put you in situations where the option is rock, paper, scissors, but it's like 50-50. Oh,
Hit
fuck.
you high, they can hit you low.
Yeah, that kind of thing. I'll tell you later.
Penalty kicks.
I can show you, actually. We can go to training. Fuck, too soon.
Like halfway across the room.
Right. As someone who's
We
not a
just
fighting game
blocked.
expert, mix-ups are when they change from low to high attacks or vice versa, so that you have
be
to
left,
change
right.
which block you're using.
Yeah, it can be left, right, too. With her, it's low, high, but I'll show you what he's doing to me later. Damn, that was far. Yeah, that was dumb. Fuck.
So does this have crossplay, Alex? Like, could you be playing
They
with someone who's on Xbox?
have said
or...
like they might do that, but it does not currently. Or I think they're going to, but like it's not clear to me. But currently, no, for sure, no. Okay, good jump. Damn, if I can sneak one in.
So with the 2 levels on your gear, on your tension meter.
Yeah, then you're
is
guilty. You're in guilty mode then.
Right.
Fuck.
Is it like Street Fighter where it's like a lower powered version
No.
and a higher powered version?
Not at
or
all.
It's 2 different.
I'll go to training. I'll show you later. Yeah, I gotta. If I'm gonna eke this one out, I gotta fucking. I'm dead. All right, there's a chance. No, there's not.
So you're saying there's a chance?
I appreciate that one of Potemkin's moves is he just falls flat on his
Fuck.
face and causes like a tiny earthquake.
Slide head. Yeah. Alright. This guy's good. That's fine. Oh, did I D-level? Oh, he knocked me out. That's fine. Remain. Because I just want to quit. I'll show you what she's doing. Skip, what are you doing, game? Come on. Come on. Fucking exit the lobby. Main menu.
So if you're consistently on the 9th floor, does that mean that you're kind of good at this game?
I mean, I think I'm alright. I'm not, like, I have a friend who's, like, legitimately very, very good, and he just, like, kicks my ass every time. You know what I mean? But, where's fucking Halloweeno? Halloweeno. And random.
But does that mean that there's like a really wide skill gap inside of heaven, basically?
Yeah,
Like,
there's a super, yeah, there is. That's why people don't like the ranking system also. It's because there's people who just headhunt and they just go around floor 10 and find people who they, like, it's their best matchup and they know they can beat. And then they just do that enough times to get to heaven. And then they're like, oh, look at how good I am. And then there's other people who are legit just, like, super good. So, alright, so Ino. Ino 101, right? So Ino, every character has, like, a dash, right? Or a run or whatever. Well, Potemkin doesn't, but most characters do, right? So, okay, she can backdash. Okay, whatever, that's normal. Her dash is she flies, right? So the way she mixes you up is you can just fly really short, right? So if you're right here, like, look at where Mei is. If I'm right here, I can do nothing. I can, like, jump in and then hit you low, right? Or I can jump in and hit you up here. So this you'd have to stand block, and like this you'd have to crouch block. So right there, that's a mix-up already. And then let me make sure. Okay, is that the right one? Yeah. And then another thing you can do is you can throw, right? You can. I fucked it up. I keep fucking it up. You can. She has a command grab, which is basically a throw, but it does a fucking billion damage. It does that much damage and wall breaks, and puts her in this situation to do it again. So it's like I didn't even do a good job there, but you can set it. You can get a better setup than that. So it's like you can also do shit like she can go in and then dash out. She has like a weird floaty dive too. Then she can dive here. So she has like all sorts of shit where basically you never know what angle she's gonna come at you at. And then she also has this, which hits low. So she can be from fucking downtown and just like come in real low, like real quick. And this one you can't really do anything about. This one you can punish, but like to the untrained eye, you probably won't even see that those are different. You know what I mean? So it's like that I would have had to have stood blocked, and that's not even anything. That's just me fucking around. So if you go back and watch what that guy was doing, he was doing lots of like little like things like this, and then like, you know, into the setup of that, and then he was doing like this into like that, so I couldn't jump out, and then he was coming in low, just shit like that. And then he did catch me one time with that, and I was like, God damn it, I forgot she had that. So it's like, yeah. You know, she's like very heavily momentum based and is all mix-ups and shit, but like she also quote unquote is bad because she has super low health. So it's like once she gets going, it's a problem. But if you stop her, it's like whatever. That's Ino. Welcome to Guilty Gear. Oh, I was gonna talk about Gears. I'll show you this other character who's fucking broken too.
Please.
I'll show you Potemkin's worst matchup too. I actually like Axel in this game, but yeah, Gears. Oh, I didn't talk about the other thing that they changed in this game that people didn't like. There's a thing called Roman Cancel in Guilty Gear. That's in every Guilty Gear. And so what that is you can go do stuff, and then you hit the Roman Cancel thing, and you turn red, and you cancel the move early, and you can act immediately, right? So I can be like, bam, and then do that again, which like normally I couldn't do, right? This game has they've done different things with cancels.
Game has Greek cancels. Which are,
They're the same. The
um,
name's just
cancels are
different.
actually based on, just,
But so there's different ones. They've done different things in the past with them, but like, for instance, there's blue ones, and then there's like what I don't remember Ram's move. Okay, there's like purple ones. There's red ones. Oh, that's the wrong button. There's red ones, but like that's a bad example. But you can move forward or backwards while you do it, so you can get combos that you like normally would never be able to get. I don't play this character, so I'm trying to figure out like how to do that, and I'm like, but anyway, here, maybe I can show you with that. No, that was too early. There, like that. You see how she kind of moved forward? You can do shit like that where you're from way fucking out here, but then you cancel it, and then you just fucking do whatever the fuck you want. Like, yeah, whatever. If I knew what I was doing, that would have been a lot, right? So people initially were like, oh, that's bullshit. Like, why did they do that? And now people are like, oh, they're good. But some people are still just like, fuck that, you know. Fighting game people. Everybody's a fucking baby. It's fine. Anyway.
Is it fine, Alex? Is it fine?
Yeah. So, but that it costs 50 meter to do that. So every time I'm doing this, I can do it right now because I have infinite meter on. But I need 1 gear to do that. But the other thing you need gear to do is your supers, right? Like, so this is one of her supers, and then see my gauge is at 50% right now. But it's like, comes back because we're in training, but 50%, you know, there you go. So you can do crazy shit, and then you cancel, and then you're like, you know, there. That's not even anything. I hit 2 buttons and canceled and spent meter, and I did like 244 damage out of like 400 health. You know what I mean? Like, so that's totally bad and terrible, but it still did like over 50% damage. So that's kind of what this game's about, and that's like, you're either into that or you're not. Also, welcome to the most fucked up thing in like any fighting game. Look at how fucking big this is. It's fucking crazy. Fighting this character is a nightmare because she just does this all day and you can't really do anything about it. And then she lands, and you're like, okay, well, maybe now I can do something, and then she just does that, and you're like, oh, I guess I can't. And then she throws her swords in the corner and just keeps you trapped in the corner forever, and then runs and picks him up, kicks you in the face. Anyway. Oh, I hit the wrong button. It's this one. Axel's also fun. Welcome to Potemkin's nightmares, because he can do this, and he can do that, and he can do that, and he can do that. So he can just fucking throw you from across. He just locks you down with all of his bullshit. And you're like, oh, I'll jump at him. And he's like, hey, hello. And you're like, I'll jump at him again. And he's like, hello. It fucking sucks. Look at this shit. Look at how far that hits. What am I supposed to do as a big boy? Tell me. Joe? What am I doing as a big boy?
I mean, wait for him to screw up and jump in and hit him and grab.
Yeah, that's actually correct. Anyway.
I mean, I don't play a lot of fighting games, but I know the basics.
Sure. All right, so who's gonna?
Who knows what to do with the big boy?
You guys coming to the park? We gonna fight? Play like one more match, I guess.
Yeah.
We've been going for a while. What time is it?
It's 10 after 10 Central Time.
What time did we start? I don't even know.
Not quite an hour ago.
Yeah, not quite an hour ago.
Oh, has it not even been an hour yet? Okay.
But
I don't
yeah,
know.
I mean, you're not obligated to go the full hour. You can stop whenever you want.
No, whatever. I'm just like trying to explain all the shit they made and changes they made to this game. 1, 2, why everybody's mad about it. 3, but everybody's still playing it anyway. And then 4, like, just stuff that is just going on in the game. But
Or
I was
profit.
not organized and expecting to do any of this, so it's like, I'm just thinking of it as it pops in here. This is also part of the game. Where you just sit here and go, alright, well, hopefully this gets better with time. Look how ugly this shit is. Terrible. And now we wait. You can do stuff like that guy's got a suit with a horse head. I like that. That's good.
So are there, I guess for lack of a better term, well, these are technically 3D models. They just appear
They
2D,
are.
right? Are there other skins for anybody, or is it just color variations?
Just color variations. Actually, well, there's... If you pre-ordered, Kai and Soul get... It's technically color variation, but they get, like, the others' colors. So, like, Soul has blue flames and Kai has red sparks.
Red. Yeah.
Which is funny, because in this game they made... Kai has traditionally always been, like, blue lightning bolts, and then they made his lightning bolts red for some reason. But they were initially blue, like, in the first betas and stuff. They were... Fuck.
I wonder if it was a visibility, like a
I
readability.
well, I was gonna say I think it was 100% that, but I just don't understand why they felt the need to do that. I'm like, it was fine the way it was, and it's always been that way. Why would you change it? Anyway, come on, dude, you gotta know I'm gonna do that. See here, I'm gonna RC. I waited because I was gonna see if he was gonna burst, in which case I would have been blocking and he would have wasted it. Burst is a thing where you can get out of a combo for free. Yeah. And now he's back into it. Fuck. I tried to super. The game that they made the inputs like really lenient, so like doing it is like kind of hard sometimes. It won't come out because you're like, it's hard to explain.
You're doing other cool stuff instead.
Because you
Sorry. Wait, can you say that again? I'm writing this down for scrub quotes.
yeah, I said that, it's fine. There's an example of a burst. Oh my god. Now he's just kicking my ass. Am I gonna get perfected? I think so.
I don't know. Well, speaking of scrub quotes, that is the thing that I definitely noticed about, like, I played a whole bunch of King
There.
of Fighters. And,
That's a gold Roman cancel, the defense thing. Sorry, yeah. Fuck.
nice. I played a bunch of King of Fighters 98 and a bunch of Fatal Fury Special last month for videos.
Yeah.
And playing Garo last night, like, we were, I don't remember if it was on stream or not, Alex. We were talking about, I was like, when did they stop with the bullshit where the computer can just, like, do
Not
things?
that game.
I mean, it's, like, way not as bad as Fatal Fury Special, for sure. Fatal Fury Special is absolutely rife with the computer just, like, instantaneously doing moves that require complex inputs, like, one after another, or, like, charge moves. Like, I think, again, I don't remember if this was on stream or not, but I was saying, like Big Bear has that super drop, or, yeah, Big Bear.
I think we talked
Fatal
about
Fury
that.
Special, he has a drop, that's like a super drop kick that you have to charge hard kick for, like, 6 seconds.
Yeah.
And the computer just, like, does it.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, wow, this is fair and reasonable. Like, the computer can just do a
Damn.
move that it would take me 6 seconds to be able to use. That's chill. So, yeah, like, Garo, the final boss is some bullshit for sure, but, like, I had a 1cc going through, like, the second to last fight on default settings, and then Rock kicked my ass a couple times.
Rock, he's low tier.
Well, okay. And then the final boss, like, it's, you know, it's an SNK final boss in a fighting game, so he just, like, does shit. where
The
you
records
just,
show
like,
that still hit him.
okay.
But Alex, you lost. Yeah, I know. Okay.
You can call it if you want, man. I can turn it off on the YouTube end, or if you just hit stop on
Uh-oh.
OBS.
He's gonna burst. Oh, no, you didn't.
Oh, no.
Oh, you didn't. Oh, no, he didn't die. Okay, good jump. Good throw. Really? Alright, we take those. Alright, let's finish this set, because there's one more, and then we'll see. This is Master of the Universe for the stream. I've got the potential to be a mind-reading tactician. I'm not one yet. I've got the potential. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, God. We're off to a great start.
The game is judging you while you're playing,
I mean, that's.
which is no different from
I'm gonna say that's. I was just gonna say, isn't that? Don't most games do that on some level?
it's true.
I mean, shit.
Just
Like
usually not as open about it.
I was playing a 20-year-old fighting game last night, and after every round, it gives you a fucking letter grade. So the game is definitely judging you.
It was probably a D.
What are these rollback frames? Rollback frames.
What are you talking about?
rollback. The rollback. He's asking about.
I
What a-
see on the screen it says rollback frame what?
That's just the netcode, like, adjusting fucking the internet. Oh, wow, really?
Let me try to explain that a little better, Kurt, so that you.
I don't know.
It's like if there's a certain my understanding of it is that like there's a certain number of like frames of lag caused by the internet connection. So rollback netcode sort of like tries to normalize that in a
Yeah.
way that makes it so that you're both feeling an equivalent amount of lag. So like if they have a super shitty connection, they shouldn't be able to just like teleport into you because their connection's too slow. Like it's taking in the data.
Oh, he's gonna kill himself. He's gonna kill himself. Damn it! I'm stupid. He wouldn't die from that, but he would have gotten a 1 HP. Man. I could have sworn I faultless. That's okay. Anyway, he won. Yeah, the game... It communicates your inputs to the other player, but with some variance, and then the amount of rollback frames you have is, like, how much variance there is. And the game will, to some extent, predict your inputs sometimes to make up for it if there's a lot of, like, to make it feel right.
So rollback netcode treats both players' inputs as local, effectively offline, and their opponents as a remote player. Rather than wait for an opponent's data to arrive, each local machine predicts what their opponent will do next.
Yeah.
If the prediction proves correct, then the game plays smoothly. If the prediction proves incorrect, the gameplay will shift to the correct gameplay state. Rollback can be adjusted to a very small amount of frames, so incorrect predictions will feel fast and smooth in motion.
So yeah, we were playing with 1 frame. That's like... what song is this? I don't care.
More or less imperceptible, right?
Yeah, that 1 frame is like pretty good. It's technically more than 1 frame because all games will have a default like input lag. So there's input lag and there's like internet lag, you know, like but one like that felt fine. Like there was no, excuse me, there was no like I didn't lose because of the lag. I lost because that dude kicked my ass. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's
I understand the inherent concept of playing games on the internet and predicting of state and all that stuff. I just didn't understand or didn't know what rollback would mean in this context.
yeah. Sometimes you'll see it's the little display counter thing though can be a little tricky because sometimes it'll say like 2 frames, like 4 frames or something. You're like, oh, okay, well maybe that's all right, and it's like, and it feels like a nightmare. So it's like you can't always trust that. But then there's also times where it'll say like 12 and it feels like a nightmare, and you're like, yeah, that adds up. Like literally adds up. Like yeah. Also, there is, if you are curious, there is a, oh, I don't even know where it is. Oh, it's literally its own tab.
$1,200 W dollars.
This is for Joe. There's a story mode. And so the story mode has no gameplay. It's like a 4-hour, I think 4.5-hour anime, basically. And they've promised more story coming. So
Why?
They-
Why?
people like
That's-
it. They did the same thing in Xrd, the previous Guilty Gear,
like-
and people loved it.
But
I
why
don't
not-
get it.
Why
But-
not do it the same way that like Mortal Kombat? Like everybody loved the way Mortal Kombat 9
Well,
and 10 and 11 did it.
Because
Like,
that's the thing is then you have to shoehorn a bunch of fights into the story. And they're like, oh well, we
it's
want
the
to tell.
story of a fighting game. Why wouldn't there be a bunch of fights in it? Like
Listen,
that-
listen. Do you want me to go to the
the
GG
im-
world? I
Wait,
can
is
view
the
the
implication of
glossary
what you
and
just said-
correlation diagram. Do you want me to
No.
show you how
No.
fucking
Do not want
convoluted
you
this
to
shit
do that.
is?
No,
I don't
want to
either.
do
I
that.
hate it. I don't want to fucking look at it. It's
Is the implication of what you just said that there are no fights in the anime story thing?
yeah. It's literally you just watch it.
No. But
Oh, like sitting around tables and having a conference.
like
Oh,
no
there's-
one fights in that movie.
I mean, presumably they do, but I'm not gonna watch
Okay.
it to find out. So
I find that hard to believe.
I didn't. The
I
only
don't find
so,
that at all hard to believe.
What we did, this was still when me and my buddies were still living in the apartment. You unlock stuff in the previous game by watching the story mode. So what we did is we put it on in the front room, and then every like 15 minutes, one of us would get up and hit the button to advance, and then we just like walk away. And so we would just like hear it in the background. We're like, oh, they stopped talking. Like, Josh, it's your turn. Like, because it's
all
super-
rendered like in
You
engine.
can't just like put
Yeah.
a book on the.
Do you want me to stream it? Let's go.
No. I'm
I
gonna
don't know
stop the
if
stream
you
from
might-
this side if
you-
do
I-
that.
I think there might be like rules against that. At least there were like initially when the game
Break some
first.
rules.
I'm not gonna break rules for the fucking story in Guilty Gear, man.
Yeah,
Like,
don't break rules for the story in Guilty Gear, please.
yeah. Tune in next week when I fucking stream the story of Guilty Gear. Anyway, that's fighting
Well, Alex,
games.
I'm very proud of you.
Yeah.
You've become a video game streamer.
Wow. Great.
I mean, technically, hasn't that already been true? Like,
But I was
If you
never
come
like
for-
a
you
Duncan
come for
Fools.
extra life, at least. Well, that's true.
Yeah. Anyway. Please enjoy Guilty Gear. It's fun. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Night, everybody.
How do I end
Be
this
back next week
stream?
with something else.
I don't know what
Just
to do.
hit stop streaming in OBS.